Good afternoon. On behalf of Kadisa and Tim, I want to welcome you all to this gathering. You may be seated. Kadisa and Tim have put a lot of intention and energy into our celebration today, and know that they are happy so many of you could join them for this special occasion, especially those who have traveled so far to get here. We are gathered here today as family and friends to celebrate the union of Kadisa and Tim. We come to witness the joining of this man and this woman in marriage, and to rejoice in their making of this lasting commitment. We, their family and friends, form a community of love that together we may support and encourage them. In marriage, two people turn to each other in search of a greater fulfillment that neither can create alone. Marriage is a going forth, a bold step into the future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. Only in giving oneself and sharing with another can the mysterious process of growth take place. Only in loyalty and devotion bestowed upon another can that which is eternal in life emerge and be known. Two among us who have stood apart come now in our presence to declare their love to be united in marriage. Kadisa and Tim, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to each other in marriage? Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives? Do you promise to nurture this love as a living thing so that it grows sure and strong? Having announced their intent, let us take a moment to reflect on love as we listen to Kadisa's brother Andrash and sister JJ share with us a reading from the poet Pablo Neruda.
Love you as if you were salt rose or topaz, or the arrow of carnation that propagates fire.
I love you as certain dark things I love, in secret, between the shadow and the soul.
I love you as the plant that doesn't bloom, but carries in itself the light of hidden flowers.
And thanks to your love, darkly in my body lives the dense fragrance that rises from the earth.
I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without complexities or pride.
I love you in this way, because I don't know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you.
So close that your hand upon my chest is my hand.
So close that when I fall asleep, it is your eyes that close.
Tim invited me to give a few words of reflection at this moment. I did not know at the time that I'd be following trouble. Nor did I know about the beautiful examples of marriage that they already have in their life. Both Ava and Gabor, who have been married 33 years last month, and Dave and Anna had their 34th wedding anniversary just last week. They have figured out not just how to love, but how to be partners. For that is what you're pledging to each other today, to be each other's partner in all things in life. In Hebrew scripture, there's a word that's often translated as helpmate, describing the role of spouses to each other. But this word doesn't mean helper as in assistant, but help as in support, as in strength. You are vowing to be each other's strength. Giving of yourself in love is difficult, for you must learn to give of your love without totally emptying of yourself. Therefore, in your giving, give your joy, give your sadness, give your interest, your understanding, and your knowledge, all expressions that make up life. But in this giving, remember to preserve yourself, your integrity, your individuality. I think this is the challenge of love within marriage. It is important to take care of the individuals, but that doesn't mean necessarily take care of yourself. It means taking care of each other. In marriage, it is now your job to help the other person become all of who they are. For in doing so as true partners, you will also become more. There's a tradition at some wedding ceremonies where they do what they call a unity candle, where the couple takes the light from two individual candles and light a central unity candle. Because decided not to do it. My wife and I didn't do that because it came up with a complex problem of waiting for the parents to we came up with the problem of what do you do with that individual candle? And if you do, what are you saying? You don't stop being you today. There are phrases in our lexicon like two shall become one, but you are still Tim, and you are still Kahisa, not some new hybrid, Timtasa or Katikan. But you are creating something new today, a unity of the two of you. This is not something separate from you, for this unity comes from the all that each of you brings. For today, a family comes into being. A family of two, but a family nevertheless. Be joyful in your family. Bring to your family an appreciation of the beauty of each other. Bring to your family a sense of comfort and strength. Bring to your family a joy and thankfulness. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher, for you have learned from one another. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a new threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my partner in life. This is my partner for life."
through our challenges. Wherever our paths meet, you will walk with us. Enough said. I will hold you in my heart until we pass.
Around the world, the wedding ring is the strongest and most visible sign of the bond these two people are about to make. A commitment to life, to each other, to the future. Today, we'll be asking you to participate in a ring warming, so that the rings will not only be a gift between bride and groom, but will be given with the love, support, and wisdom of all of us present here today. As the music plays, we will pass these rings from person to person. When they come to you, I ask that each guest hold them for a moment, a brief moment. Warm them with your love and make a silent wish for this couple and their future together. When these rings come back, they will contain in their precious metal that which is more precious, that which is priceless, your love and hope and pledge of support for their union. We'll start here with the bridal party. We'll work our way down the left side and then back side. These rings, now warmed by those you love, will carry with them the eternal love and blessing of your families and friends. The rings you give and receive this day are symbols of your endless love, in which your two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle, and wherever you go, you will always return to one another, to your togetherness. We are all now part of a community of love that surrounds Hadisa and Tim. Now that they have exchanged these vows and rings, we, as family and friends, are called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving each other. If you agree to heed this call, please answer the following 3 questions by saying a boisterous and commitment-filled, "We will." Will you, who have witnessed these promises to all in your power, to uphold Hadisa and Tim in their marriage? We will. Will you nurture this marriage through encouragement and challenge, journeying with Hadisa and Tim as they grow in love? We will. Will you support this marriage of Hadisa and Tim as Hadisa and Tim live out the call to a life of love and justice, undertaking with generous hearts whatever life asks of them? We will. And now for our final blessing. We call upon all that is holy to look with favor upon this man and this woman who are joined today in marriage. Bless them in their work and in their companionship, in their sleeping and in their waking, in their joys and in their sorrows, their life. Give them wisdom and devotion in the ordering of their common life, that each may be to the other a strength in need, a counselor in perplexity, a comfort in sorrow, and a companion in joy. Together be a sign of love to this broken world, that unity may overcome estrangement, forgiveness heal guilt, and joy conquer despair. Give them such fulfillment of their mutual affection that they may reach out in love and concern for others, helping meet the needs of their community and creating a home that is a place of welcome. Let your love for each other be a seal upon your hearts. May you be filled with all spiritual blessings. That you may faithfully live together in this life with your love. May your wills and spirits be so knit together that you grow in love and peace with one another. And so by the solemn vows that have been made today and symbolized by the rings they have exchanged, I now